My 9-year-old's lie sent the cops to my door. It started with a knock. Hard, impatient, and wrong. 3 knocks. Then a man's voice. Police, open up. For a second I thought it was a joke. But when I peeked through the curtain and saw 2 officers and a woman with a clipboard, my hands began to shake. I opened the door slowly. Yes? What's going on? The taller officer's voice was firm, but not loud. Ma'am, we're here on a report from your son's school. We need to ask you a few questions. Behind him, the woman, calm, professional, spoke up. Your son told his teacher something serious. We just need to make sure the children are safe. My throat tightened. Safe from what? The woman looked at her paper. He said you sometimes lock him in a closet when he misbehaves, and that you don't let him eat dinner. My mind went blank. What? I looked over my shoulder. Liam. My son came down the hallway, his face pale. He clutched his toy car like he didn't want to be there. Sweetheart, I said softly. What did you tell your teacher? He stared at the floor, silent. Liam? I tried again. You know mommy would never hurt you, right? But he didn't answer, and that silence felt like a knife. The officer cleared his throat. Ma'am, do you mind if we look around? I nodded, numb. Go ahead. One checked the rooms while the other asked. Can you show us the closet he mentioned? I pointed to the hallway. That one. It's full of coats and board games. He opened it. The smell of detergent and dust hit the air. Nothing else. Just normal. But the woman with the clipboard was writing something down anyway. Ma'am, she said, we need to talk to your son privately. Please wait in the living room. I wanted to scream, but I just nodded. I stood there, my heart pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. Every minute felt like an hour. Finally, the door opened again, and the officer looked at me with eyes that had already decided something. Ma'am, we're placing you under temporary detainment. What? I gasped. You can't. He didn't argue. Hands behind your back, please. The metal was cold. My son's face was the last thing I saw before they led me out. He was crying, and that cry didn't sound like guilt. It sounded like panic. At the station, I begged them to check my house, talk to neighbors, call anyone. I told them everything, how Liam got angry last night because I took away his tablet and made him go to bed early. That was all. 2 hours later, an officer walked in. You're free to go. We verified everything. I couldn't even feel relief, only exhaustion. When I got home, Liam was waiting in the living room, knees tucked to his chest. My neighbor was beside him. He looked up at me, trembling. Mom, I'm sorry. I knelt down, my voice shaking. Why, Liam? Why did you lie? He broke down. I didn't want you to go to work today. You're always tired and you never play with me anymore. Ethan at school said if I tell my teacher something bad, they'll make you stay home. I didn't think they'd take you away. I felt the air leave my chest. All that chaos, all that pain, because my little boy just wanted me home. I pulled him close. Baby, I love you, but lies don't fix loneliness. They destroy everything. That night, we sat on the floor, both crying, both quiet. And I realized, kids don't always lie to hurt you. Sometimes they lie because they're hurting. Moral: one lie from love can still ruin a home.